Fat cats, it's about consumption and greed.
It's a cat that just eats and eats and eats and eats.
I'm sort of cautious about not being overly discriminatory in the description, but it's a cat that's on the larger side of large.
The world is absolutely rife with fat cats.
Literally running the world.
The person in charge of the worst of businesses.
Who is grown fat and wealthy.
At the expense of the planet.
I think of this oligarch class.
Concerned with their own bubble and not about the world around them.
Profit at all costs.
Dan and Simon were talking about
Using a fat cat to tell the B Corp story.
Well, when we thought about the idea, I suppose
B Corps are the antithesis of the fat cat.
The agency was clear that they could build this campaign.
Literally to get a fat cat.
Put it in a boardroom, just there, being fat.
The hallway approached me with a great script. There was only one challenge. The cat had to be of a certain girth.
We get the best cat trainer in the country, which is obviously key.
I've worked with my fair share of animal wranglers, and I've never seen anybody wrangle a cat.
Do you have any large cats on your books?
No.
turns out you can't train a fat cat.
Of all the trained cats out there, none of them are fat.
CGI.
Creating a 3D cat.
They said that we could use 3D.
At that stage, then I go to Heckler. They came up with a price.
$300,000.
That ain't going to work.
How are we going to do this?
How do you train a cat?
Yeah, we have to use what we have, as Abraham Lincoln said. One night I was woken up by snoring. There was our cat.
Well, Birdie, he loves to sleep.
He was on my wife's head.
Snores very loudly, so often I have to wear earplugs.
Paul decided to shoot his own cat, beloved and overweight cat Birdie.
He's a Tonkinese British Blue Cross. He is big boned.
He's obese.
He's heavy, he's round, he's robust. A furry medicine ball.
He's very food motivated.
Genius. Right in front of me is the star.
I would never have an untrained cat on set. You just wouldn't do it.
On a table that matches the boardroom table, I made photographic backgrounds of the location and then shot the cat in my house on my 4K iPhone and was able to get so close to him.
Because he's just so relaxed and he's my favourite child.
At that twilight zone between full and sleep. As it was narrowing its eyes, it was creating the character of cynicism, frustration, anger and resentment. But the cat was just sleeping. So the ad that you see, all of those little close-ups are in one place. And then we went and shot the wide shots in this wonderful old boardroom in the city.
We turn up to the shoot, we've got an untrained cat in a boardroom.
What could possibly go wrong? There's a list.
Would it freak out with the film crew and the lighting and all the gears?
Is he going to jump off the table? Is he going to attack someone?
He might bolt in his slow, cumbersome way out of.
Frankly, we were shitting ourselves.
Our star arrived at set.
Dove the cage.
Yeah, he just fell asleep on the table.
I'm looking at this immobile fat cat, starting to try and rewrite the script in my head. How does a dead cat come into this?
Birdie was like a sort of a lump of clay. Just plop him on the table and then move him around.
With a kind of prod to get the cat moving. We all sort of breathed a bit of a sigh of relief. I mean, I'm over it now, but it was slightly disturbing at the time. See the director sort of rubbing tuna on the cat's testicles, and I'm thinking, well, what? Like,
I think he quite enjoyed himself.
He was born for this role and he did an amazing job.
We really wanted to create another world, Wall Street kind of movie era, Michael Douglas kind of scenes.
We need a piece of music that's perfect for what's going on in the cat's head.
Capture the character of the cat who's, a bit of a fatty.
Oh, life's so hard because I've got to be moral.
What immediately jumped out was Chopin.
Chopin, yeah.
The inspiration for the cat's monologue was taken from Rudyard Kipling's The Cat Who Walked by Himself.
It was ever thus. We were not your friends, and we were not your servants.
So what we needed for it was we needed a voice that was kind of pompous, autocratic.
Poor me, woe is me. Why can't I have what I want?
I did a guide for it and they said, perfect.
It's pretty cool as well because the power of the idea of the fat cat is that it also doesn't shame individual people.
Changing perception through laughter.
Educating our younger audiences and people on what a fat cat really means.
I think it's more relevant than ever. People holding on to power in the face of pretty significant change.
And the good thing is that hopefully things will change.
Really nailed the brief on the fat cat.
Yes.
Once he's eaten, he's kind of like a teenager. He's satisfied, then he just kind of does his own thing until he's hungry again and comes back for some more food.
I actually spent years training for this role and getting ready for this role. And that's commitment from a performer. Not dissimilar to Robert De Niro in Raging Bull, except you could probably call mine Pissed Off Moggy.